Aquarius, I hope you are doing well. I am coming to you with a reading for you, Aquarius. Please excuse the dressing gown. I am freezing cold. This is the type of weather where I need to have a fireplace. And I'm seriously, what is that on my table? Oh, a bit of sage. Sorry, I thought that was something crawling towards me. I'm seriously considering getting me a fireplace. Okay, I am a granny at heart. I really am. Honestly, I love them home comforts. Let's see, Aquarius, this is going to be a general reading for you. I hope you are feeling amazing, feeling blessed and highly favored. This will be a general message. Please do not force any message to fit you. You may find that there could be messages in this reading for you. You may want to check your other placements as well, okay, to get a full picture, 360 type of picture. You might be finding that this could be about you. This could be about somebody in your environment. This could be a family member, a friend, a foe, an ex, a partner, somebody who you're dealing with now. Take it as it resonates. We're just going to take a look and see what comes out. Thank you to everybody who has liked, shared, commented and subscribed to my channel so far. I am greatly, greatly appreciative of it all. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, I'm very grateful. Let's see, Spirit, please guide and protect me as I channel the messages that Aquarius needs to know at this time. I'm using the Shadow and Light Curious Creatures deck. Haven't used this in a while. Let's see. Messages for Aquarius, please. Interesting. We are in Halloween season. Out trick-or-treating, we're here. Some of you may be getting a surprise. I don't know if this is a pleasant surprise or a surprise that you're going to be excited about or what. It's interesting because before I switched on the camera, I was kind of like sitting here meditating on the energy. And while I was meditating, closing my eyes, channeling, I got fireworks. Something could be unexpectedly coming in here. Dried flower fairy, sweet memories. This could be about the past. Okay, you could have something from the past coming up. I'm not going to say it's a person yet. We do have 1111. This could be that you're dealing with a twin flame. And with trick-or-treating, where here is number 5, that could be miraculous change happening in a twin flame union. It could be a comeback back around, or it could just be something resurfacing from your subconscious as well. Something that you thought you had buried, something that you thought you had overcome, okay, and it's coming back. Something's going to be triggering something of the past. Okay, Fairy of the Divine Hand, intoxication, distorted view, or overindulgence. Interesting. Number 22, we've got 2, 2, 2, 22, and then we've got 1, and we've got 27 here. Voodoo in blue, back off. Some of you could be guarded towards somebody who has been quite self-indulgent in the past. You could have dealt with somebody who had an addiction that was hidden, okay? Somebody could have been two-faced here, living like some sort of double life. And this could be what's resurfacing. Now, take it as it resonates. This could be you. This could be you and your alter ego, okay? I'm getting that really strongly as well. Or it could be a person that you dealt with in your energy who you've become really defensive of or over. And they had some sort of indulgence that kind of made you kind of part ways in the first place. If it is this is you and you're kind of swallowing down an addiction or some sort of affliction or something that you haven't dealt with or healed in your energy, this is something that you may have been in denial about, Aquarius, and it's coming back up. 27, strange Valentine, love is strange. For some of you, you could be embarking on a new relationship where something could be returning, something could be coming up, being triggered from the past, something that you feel like you closed the door on in the past, in your subconscious. Stifled, bored, and stuck. I feel like this is something that if it's not dealt with, then it's going to kind of leave you in a very stagnant energy, and I feel like maybe it's time to heal something. Now, if this is, there's two stories, so I hope I'm not confusing you. If this is something about you and yourself, okay, your subconscious, your alter ego, your inner work, okay, something that may have cropped up from something that you could have went through in childhood that is cropping up again because something is happening in your life where it's coming to the surface. If this is something like that, this is going to be resurfacing. This is resurfacing for you to kind of handle it. Take the bull by the horns and kind of do the healing and the work that you need to and kind of face it head on. If this is and sorry, going back to that comment that I just made there, if this is that circumstance, that situation, until you deal with it, you're going to have relationships that are going to trigger it over and over again, almost like an unlearned lesson type of energy, like a revolving door. And then when you learn the lesson and you deal with whatever it is that has triggered you and dealt with the trauma, then you're able to move forward. But until you do that, you're going to be in a very stagnant energy, is what I'm getting. If this is a past person, okay, they're coming back in order to either for you to face whatever this is, because the both of you may need to kind of make peace or complete some sort of soul contract, whether that's together or alone. There's something that may need resolving. Saying revolving, something could have been ongoing, like a circle. Resolving, something may need resolving between the two of you, okay? And if that is the case, then this is why this is coming up. 9 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some sort of wounding that you have held on to or something. And if this is a person who may have wounded you, or there was some sort of betrayal, hurt feelings with the Queen of Cups and the 9 of Wands, something that has made you sort of emotionally guarded, it's coming up for a reason for you to tackle something here, Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius, please. Very specific message. I'm getting both things. For some of you, it's both, where you've had a relationship where somebody triggered you, and you also have dealt with something in the past where you could have swallowed it down, pushed it down, and it's resurfacing, and you're finding that more and more, like occurrences that are happening in your life, Aquarius, is kind of bringing up the issue all over again. And because when that starts to happen, there's something that needs healing in that. There's something that needs looking at in order for you to be able to release it and move on. Okay, let's see, Aquarius, please. The Hanged One. The Four of Swords and the Hermit. That's exactly the energy. That's exactly the energy. A lot of you could be spending a lot of time alone, or this could be the advice that you need to, in order to do some sort of work on how you see something, or how something's affecting you. With the Four of Swords and the Hermit, this talks about very deep introspection. This talks about awakening sort of energy here. And it could be that you need to give yourself some space in order to tackle something here. Bottom of the deck, Empress, in order for you to grow, in order for you to step into a new energy. Judgment card and the Ten of Swords. This is about trauma, pain. And I feel like Spirit is bringing this to your attention somehow. For some of you, this is a comeback around with the Judgment. This could be specifically with a Virgo, but it doesn't have to be. or a Pisces. Six of Wands, in order for you to overcome it. Something needs to be dealt with, something that defeated you in the past, in order for you to step into this Six of Wands healed energy. Celebration. Celebration, Three of Cups. Breakthrough. That's exactly what it is. Three of Cups with the Ace of Swords. I hadn't even looked at it before I said celebration. Something needs healing. Somebody could be returning here to heal something with you so you can both kind of move forward. I'm really getting that. Page of Wands, there's communication and there's a lot of anxiety to do with this. There's something, for some of you, you could be thinking about going to some sort of talking therapy in order to handle something here. I'm getting that with the Four of Swords to overcome. You know, when you kind of lay down and you talk to a psychologist or a psychiatrist, you coming out at the other end, some sort of healed energy. Something that you need to look at. What is this, please, Spirit? What's the Judgment card? Yeah, in order for you to be able to move forward, I feel like this has a lot to do with your subconscious. For some of you, it could be linked to a person. King of Cups is here with the water, the Scorpio energy, okay? King of Cups is here. I feel like it's about your subconscious. See how the Four of Swords has come out? It's come out in the reverse to clarify that Judgment card. There needs to be a conscious decision here is what I'm getting to resolve something. The Page of Swords is a messenger, but the Page of Swords is very inquisitive. The Page of Swords is someone who wants to know something. It can be, you know, the Page of Swords is the spy of the tarot as well, but someone who's seeking something out, looking for something. And you could have for a while with that Judgment energy kind of not hit the mark, like you've been off the mark on what exactly it is that was going to be required in order for you to move past something, is what I'm getting. But with the Four of Swords here, there's something that's going to be happening here where you're going to be able to step out of this healing energy and into success. The Three of Cups is here twice. There's something about you overcoming something. For some of you, you may need to access some sort of talking therapy, a third party of some kind. Now, a third party could be a psychologist, a doctor, you know, talking therapy, even a group, some sort of self-help group I'm getting as well. Something where it's going to open you up to new ideas to kind of tackle something that may have been reoccurring in your subconscious about your feelings here. For some of you, you may have come from a tumultuous home life when you was with the Ten of Wands, when you were younger in childhood, and that could have had an effect on your feelings, being emotionally available as well. Something emotionally that I feel like is coming to the surface for you. What is this Ten of Swords? Yeah, for some of you, you've self-sabotaged in the past. Five of Swords and the Chariot card. Five of Swords talks about sabotage, and I feel like we're heavily talking about you, Aquarius, you, yourself, and you at this time. And with the Chariot card, I feel like this is something that you're realizing you have to move on from. Otherwise, you're going to keep being in this pain-stricken energy with the Ten of Swords, and you're going to kind of be stuck in this revolving door of self-sabotage. For some of you, you've had multiple connections that may have ended in defeat or ended tumultuously, ended very painful. It could be that because you haven't dealt with some sort of healing from your childhood, you're continuously meeting the same type of people, and as a result of that in itself could act as self-sabotage. And there's something here with the Chariot card that Spirit is trying to move you away from. Hermit, Four of Swords, Magician card, the World card, Ace of Cups. In order for you to be open to love, there's something that you're needing to end, and I feel like this is some sort of denial. I feel like maybe you could have felt like Maybe you've lost opportunities in the past due to some sort of blockage that you felt you couldn't get over, like a hurdle. And I feel like, you may have had a lot of disappointment and may not have wanted to look at the reasons as to why these disappointments may have been happening. But with the Magician card, something is trying to, something new, something refreshed, something new is trying to happen for you once you close out this past cycle of maybe avoiding the issue or not tackling something that you may have thought you healed from. Even it could be you thought you healed from this, but it's resurfacing, and then you're realizing, well, maybe I'm not as healed as what I thought I was. Star card, to clarify, the Hermit. This is about healing. This is deep introspection in order to seek out your North Node, to be led. The Star card talks about healing, and with that Hermit energy, that's deep introspection, that's deep thoughts, that's healing. This is what this is about. Strength card, yeah. King of Wands, to step into a new beginning. Yeah, Seven of Swords is here. Eight of Swords with the Three of Swords. Two of Pentacles. How is this going to end up? The Justice card. How is this going to end up? Nine of Swords. How is this going to end up? The Judgment, and the Judgment is here twice. How is this going to finish here? For Aquarius, Page of Cups. It's a new beginning for you. I feel like this has a lot to do with tackling something here, overcoming something, overcoming some sort of deceptive behavior. But I feel like this is the self-deception here with this Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is somebody who is trapped or stuck or feels like they are, but they aren't actually, because they're not really bound too tightly. And with that Seven of Swords, looking back at that Eight of Swords there, this is almost like you saying to yourself that, you know what, I'm stuck. This is the way that it's going to be. I'm stuck. This is what I'm hearing. I'm stuck. I can't move. That's the Seven of Swords. The Eight of Swords, in reality, she's not stuck. I feel like maybe as a trauma response, you could have told yourself that you needed to be in a certain place, or you couldn't experience certain things. And with the Fool card, hold on. Oh. Sorry guys, my son just burst into my room. With the Fool card, a brand new beginning is starting to happen where you step into some sort of confidence here. King of Wands is here. This is about standing in your power, standing in truth, and doing it confidently, not feeling insecure about this decision. Two of Pentacles, you've definitely been in a very up and down sort of energy here, but and it's caused you a lot of pain. For some of you, you've gone through a lot of pain, which is why this is some sort of trauma response, or sort of like a protective mechanism that your mind has maybe told yourself. This is a really deep reading, Aquarius. Thinking that you can't do something, or thinking that you're stuck somewhere, or you have to hold this down. But sometimes the best way to get rid of something, or to move on, or to turn the page, is to actually allow it to come out. A lot of people hide things, push things down in their subconscious, and it's not actually good for you to do that. Justice card and the Page of Cups. A new beginning is trying to happen here. Spirit is trying to kind of hold your hand in a way, for something to be made right within you, is what I'm getting. The universe is, Archangel Michael is pushing you in order to do this, is trying to it's being brought up again for a reason. It's being revisited for a reason, and I feel like that's what this is. I feel like that's what this is. Had a In my head, I just saw this deck, so I'm going to use this deck. This is the Prism Color Oracle. Intuition. Your intuition's trying to tell you something. The colour purple, the film, could be significant. I was going to say the colour purple could be significant just standalone, but the colour purple, the movie, I heard movie when I said the colour purple. If that's a movie that you've not watched before, or even if you have, maybe it will be significant for you. It might resonate. Success. This is what's trying to happen. Light at the end of the tunnel is trying to happen here. I see that. Real deep message. I wasn't expecting this. Something's coming to the surface for you, Aquarius. Mystery. It's almost like you could have struggled to know how to approach something. Trust. Spirit is trying to lead you. Caution. Maybe you've been being too cautious and it's time to take a risk. What fell down? Oh, one of the cards fell down. It's time to take a risk. Faith. It's time to take a risk. Movement, to move yourself forward. This is about forward movement. I'm speaking to an Aquarius who you may have felt like you've been stuck for quite a considerable amount of time, almost like the world is continuing, where you're in this energy of kind of not really knowing how to step off the hamster wheel, you know. And faith is here. Faith is trying to be restored in your life. I'm talking to an Aquarius. You've been through a lot of pain, a lot of turmoil, and a lot of trauma in your life, and it's affected you. It has. And now it's like I'm speaking to an Aquarius who it's like you're possibly realizing that as much as what you've tried to heal, because this is a reoccurring thing that I'm seeing in this reading, and as much as what you may have tried to heal in the past, you may have healed to an extent, but then you always maybe find yourself at a brick wall, or something, an event happens, or something happens where it's like it resurfaces. Whatever trauma resurfaces again, whatever pain resurfaces again, kind of like putting you back at square one. And there's the reason why it's resurfacing, it's your intuition trying to tell you. It's a warning with the caution, the intuition, you know. And you're probably asking yourself why with the mystery card, but the short answer to that is because there's something about you needing to revisit something or heal something in a different way than what you may have done in the past, in order to be able to move forward into this movement here that we have. Movement, confidence. Yeah, my ear's ringing. My ear's ringing. My right ear is ringing. That's exactly what it is. Death is underneath that. There's a transformation that needs to happen, and it's to do with your healing. Ghost, something of the past. The ghost of the past that keeps plaguing you, that keeps coming back. This is what this is about. This is what this reading is. I'm going to leave you there, Aquarius. I'm sending you love and light at this time. If this is your story, very specific, very deep message, I wish you all the best with your journey, with your healing. And it may be that, you know, you may revisit this a number of times, because I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, it's like a cycle, a revolving door. I was getting that revolving door, that circle of round and round and round. And the reason why you're on that hamster wheel of round and round is because you've possibly done the same thing in order to try and heal to an extent, but then you always end up back at square one. So something needs to change. There's something that needs to change. Like, doing the same thing to get the same result is what you've been doing. So what do you do in order to get a different result? You change something about the variables. You'll know what this is for you. Aquarius, I will see you soon. You take care. Bye.